Welcome back, folks. This is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant, and this is going to be part 2 of how to give a critique. Like I covered in the last video, if you are an artist, sooner or later, at some point in your career, you're going to have some artist come up to you, hand you their work, and they're going to ask for a critique. And I covered, when we were last together, some helpful tips on how to give one. So I'm continuing on, as promised, of what to say and what not to say. And I've got a list here of different things, so let's just get started. Number 1, don't start a sentence with, well, if I was doing this, I would. I used to watch boxing. Love boxing, big boxing fan, or at least I was, And I remember when I used to see one of my favorite boxers was Sugar Ray Leonard. Great boxer to watch if you know anything about boxing. The guy was like a black Bruce Lee, okay? One of the most annoying things in history was to watch or have to listen to Sugar Ray Leonard commentating another fighter's fight. Because Sugar Ray Leonard, without fail, if you listen to him commentate long enough, he would say, hey, if I was in there, I'd be moving side to side and using lateral movement and giving him the 0-1-2 and da-da-da-da-da. And I would always, as much as I like Sugar Ray Leonard, would say, you know what, Buckethead, that's fine for you because you're Sugar Ray Leonard. The other boxer doesn't have your particular genetic makeup, your skills, your timing, your speed. Just shut up and let somebody else commentate, okay, Sugar Ray? And I loved Sugar Ray, and that was my opinion. So in the same manner, artists who come to you, they're not you. This is not your book. Who cares how you would do it? You're not doing it. They're doing it. Show them how they can do what they do better. Number 1. Number 2, ask. Ask open-ended questions. They're really asking you, how can you improve? Here are a couple open-ended questions that will definitely get the conversation going. Why did you create this work? What do you want your readers or your viewers to walk away with after they finish seeing this particular piece or reading this story? What kind of impression are you trying to leave on your viewer or your reader as a result of looking at this piece of artwork or piece or comic? What else? What reactions are you trying to get? Why? Why that reaction? Who do you admire? Are you imitating someone here? Are you going for a Jack Kirby vibe, or or whoever their favorite artist is? How are you achieving that? How is that showing up in your work? How is that artist showing up in your work? I've already covered that. How does this project that you're working on relate to other projects of yours? And this is the most important question that you want to ask them. What specifically would you like me to see here or comment on? Because I can guarantee you, when you ask that last question, that artist is showing you their work because they want you to give them the secret. Now, in a lot of ways, there are no secrets when it comes to art. A lot of it is, if you follow these video blogs, much of it is just hard work, dedication, and making discoveries on your own. But they are looking to get insider knowledge from you. And they may be a little shy about asking for that, but that's what they want. So ask the question for them. What specifically would you like me to see or view here? That, will also cut to the chase, because there might be a lot of preliminary stuff in their portfolio that doesn't really reflect what they really want to show, what they really want to talk about, and give them space to talk about it. What you want to do in these critiques, you want the other artists to talk a little more than you're talking. What you're trying to get the artist to do more than anything else is not so much to hear you, but to hear themselves. You are a guide. You're guiding them down that road so that they can become the best artists that they can be. And while they're benefiting from your experience and your expertise, you're more like an encourager, a coach. I mean, you don't know this person. They're not your student. They might become that, at some point, depending on if a relationship is established. But right now, they're just looking for tips from you, some advice that when they're going down this road to whatever they're trying to be, whether it's a caricature artist, whether it's a comic book artist, whatever it is, they just want a little guidance, and give it to them. Like I said in the other video, do not tear them down. Do not start off your conversation with everything they're doing wrong. Do not tell them how much they suck. They know they suck in certain areas. They don't need you to tell them. What you should be doing as much as possible is encouraging them. And let me tell you what happens when that happens. When you encourage someone, when you truly speak words of encouragement into their life, what you not only succeed in lifting their spirits, but I'm going to tell you, you also succeed in gaining a new fan. You shouldn't do this for financial gain, but a lot of times, when you gain a new fan, that puts money in your pocket. That's just the bottom. You don't do it for that reason, but I'm just saying that is a definite benefit. When you genuinely help people, that cycle of reciprocity, it's a spiritual law. You give out goodness, it comes back to you. You give out dog poo-poo, it comes back to you. I'd rather have goodness coming back to me than dog poo-poo. How about you? This is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. That's how you give a critique. I want to hear from you. Start writing. Take care.